So my name is Xenia and I help aspiring entrepreneurs with their social media strategy. And that is why today I'm going to be talking about 5 live tips that are going to help you just be more present on social media, especially on strategies. So let's get straight into it. Cool. Let's get started. So the first one that I have for you is make sure that you prepare. Usually I have notes. I actually have a whole notebook of my notes. And I just like having that because when I'm going live, sometimes the comments come up and I get distracted, or I get a phone call because I forget to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So these notes, and they're literally just really easy bullet points, I can just make sure that I have my 5 bullet points to come off of. When I first started my live, I would have huge whiteboards with really, really big sticky notes. I don't know if you've seen those like in Office Max or whatever. And that's where I would put my bullet points. I feel a little bit more relaxed now because I didn't want you to know I had a notebook, but it's like one of those things. I want to be super transparent. So yes, I do have notes. Sometimes they're on my notebook, usually they are, or you can do the whole whiteboard thing, but I feel like that's doing too much. The second one is scheduling it, making it an event in your calendar. You guys know that I'm all about planners because that's helped me get to my goal that I am today, and it's going to continue to help me to grow my business and my husband's business. Just make sure you schedule it, that it's very important to you, just how any other appointment would be, a doctor's appointment, lashes appointment, whatever it is, make sure that you have it scheduled. The third one is having a good flow of the live. So let's talk about some don'ts really quick. What I see often is someone goes on live and they're nervous. That's normal. You're nervous, you don't know what you're gonna say, you're just gonna wing it. And it shouldn't be like that. You wouldn't go on a public talk just to wing it. You would be prepared. Take that seriously too. Take your live like it's a really important event. So what I highly recommend is having an intro, which we're going to talk about in just a moment. Having an intro. That is called an elevator pitch. Your introduction. Don't wait for people to show up. Because what about the replay? Nobody's going to watch your replay. It's going to be so boring. Okay, friends, we're gonna wait. We're gonna keep waiting. Like, no, nobody's here to wait. Like, I want to respect your time and I want you to get in, get these points, and go do a live. That's it. I don't want you to hang out with me for like a whole hour. So making sure that you just get straight into it. So having that nice flow, and at the end, just have a nice outro. Thanks, friends. I really appreciate you guys coming. I saw that, X person was here. Thank you so much for coming in. And then that's it. Cool. Number 4 was about the introduction. All you have to do is, hello, my name is blank, and I do blank by blank. So let me give you an example. For my husband, his name is, I'm gonna say that I'm David. So my name is David, and I rejuvenate neighborhoods so you can love where you live. And I do this by reconstructing new homes in the Silicon Valley. I see my friend Marlene is here, so I'm gonna call her out. So she is a lash artist in Morgan Hill, and she can say something like, she's actually an educator too. So, hello, my name is Marlene, and I am an educator, and I help women grow their business by expanding in the lash industry and showing them the best ways to apply lashes in a very safe and clean way. So that's all you have to do. Think about what you do and try to get creative with it. I do whatever your profession is by, and then why are you different? So that's number 4. And then the last one is thinking outside the box. So let's say you're a service-based business. Let's go back to the lashes really quick. So, or let's say you're a photographer. Again, what can you talk about that you're like, dude, I can't talk about photography every single time. Well, I brainstormed a little bit a few things. And I just want you to think outside the box. Get a piece of paper and brainstorm some frequently asked questions that your clients ask you. Something educational. Back to lashes. Sorry, Merlin. Back to lashes. That would be like, how do you clean the lashes? And even if you did that, let's say in April, in May, you have new clients. So you can redo that same video or that same live. It's funny because I've done this talk 5 times already. I was going through my old videos. I'm like, oh my God, am I boring? But some people, you know, they haven't either put into practice or they just haven't heard of it yet. So frequently asked questions, something educational, something you can literally re-say your blog on here. Let's say you wrote a blog about how to have an automation strategy in your, on your Instagram. And then you can just touch those bullet points. Interviews, I did that the month of June, and it was so fun. I learned so much from so many entrepreneurs. You can also do demonstrations. I don't know why. I follow a lot of people that do essential oils, but none of them show me how to use them. I love essential oils. They smell so good. My mother-in-law, she's teaching me how to use them, but nobody really goes out of their way to use them. I just see photos of the company, the ones that they give you, those photos. So what is a tip that you can give me if I'm getting sick, or how do I cool off with essential oils? So I follow my favorite, Lace DeLeon, and when she posts a really delicious smoothie that she did that day, or if she cooked some amazing salad, I'm most likely gonna copy it, and I'm gonna try to mimic it as much as possible because that looks delicious. It's the same thing with you and your business. So less selling, more demonstration. Personally for me, I like to usually be in a nice quiet place, but you can't do that all the time. Sometimes you're like, oh my God, I have the best idea ever. I need to talk about this at this moment right now. And you can go live. It's totally fine. I just try to be really prepared so you guys are super concentrated on my message and not my messy background or my lashless face. Anyway, that was my 5 tips. Prepare, schedule, have a nice flow, no stuttering, no unpreparedness. Introduce yourself well and memorize this introduction. And think outside the box when it comes to your lives, because there's so many things that you can talk about, and you're so different than everyone else that people already love you. People are following you for who you are, not for what you sell. I promise. Everyone sells essential oils and protein and lotion and mascara and makeup. So prove to your audience why they should follow you and buy from you only. Anyway, all right, friends,